Good morning, class 7. Today we are going to see lesson 2, atmosphere. Atmosphere is a blanket of gases surrounding the earth, and the density of atmosphere decreases with increase in height. The height of the atmosphere is approximately 1600 kilometers above the earth's surface. Size of the atmosphere is very small compared to the size of the earth. Now let's see composition of the atmosphere. We have two abundant gases in the atmosphere. One is oxygen and second one is nitrogen. Oxygen is composed of 21% of the Earth's atmosphere and nitrogen 78% of the Earth's atmosphere, and 1% is other gases. Apart from this, we have water vapor, smoke particles, dust. Now let's see the structure of the Earth. The structure of the Earth is a layered structure which is made up of 5 layers: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Troposphere is the first layer of the Earth, where it extends from 8 kilometers near the poles and 18 kilometers near the equator. This troposphere is useful in weather phenomena. In the troposphere, as we go up, the temperature decreases for every 165 kilometers. And next one is the stratosphere. In the stratosphere, it is useful for flying of aeroplanes. Why? Because in the stratosphere, the air flows in a horizontal position. The extent of the stratosphere is 50 kilometers after the troposphere. And next one is the mesosphere. This mesosphere helps in stopping of the meteors. This mesosphere is the coldest layer of all the layers. The temperature near the mesosphere is minus 100 degrees centigrade. This mesosphere extends 80 kilometers after the stratosphere. And next one is the thermosphere. Thermosphere is the hottest layer of all the layers. The temperature near the thermosphere is approximately 1500 degrees centigrade, and thermosphere extends up to 400 kilometers after the mesosphere. The importance of thermosphere is thermosphere contains ionosphere, which helps in long distance communication. One more importance of stratosphere is stratosphere contains ozonosphere, which helps in stopping the ultraviolet rays. Last one is exosphere. Exosphere is almost 4500 degrees centigrade. The temperature at the exosphere is 4500 degrees centigrade. Exosphere slowly goes into the space. The gases found in the exosphere are mostly lighter gases like hydrogen and helium. And next, coming to the importance of atmosphere. The atmosphere helps in weather phenomena. Next, stops in ozone, stops in ultraviolet rays. Ozone stops in ultraviolet rays, helps in stopping the meteors, helps in radioactive communication. So these are the major importance of atmosphere. And next one, what we are going to see is greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect is the absorption of sun's energy to keep something warm. Previously, this was used in cold areas to keep the plants warm. This was caused by gases like carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, chlorofluorocarbons, methane and water vapor. In today's world, because of major use of ACs, fridges, bikes, cars, etc., these gases have become more. So greenhouse gases in today's world have become more. When there is excess accumulation of greenhouse gases, it causes global warming. That is nothing but increase in temperature of the earth. So this has many impacts. First impact is increase in water level. The glaciers, they start melting and submerge the islands. So that is first impact. Second one is increase in health risk and evaporation rate. So because of global warming, the risk of health will also be increased and evaporation rate also will be increased. And next one will be change in climatic conditions. And next one will be loss of biodiversity. Because of too much of heat, animals and plants tend to die. So these are the major changes in globe because of global warming. Next one what we are going to see is ozone depletion. Normally ozone occurs near the stratosphere and now it is slowly depleting because of global warming. The average thickness is 2.9 millimeters and it is measured in Dobson unit, where 1 Dobson unit is equal to 0.01 millimeters. Now is 220. If the thickness of the ozone layer is 220 Dobson unit, then it is considered to be normal. If it is less than 220 Dobson units, then it is known as danger. So then it is termed as ozone hole. We have seen the major reasons for global warming like nitrous oxide, carbon dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons. So all these reasons again form for ozone depletion also. The impact of ozone depletion is skin cancers, cataract, respiratory illness, lung diseases, etc. Mostly over the Antarctic region, today we have the ozone hole and very less near the equatorial region. And how this can be prevented is growing of trees and less use of CFCs. September 1987, a deal called Montreal Protocol was signed by 34 countries to stop the prevention of ozone depletion, or to reduce the prevention of ozone depletion. What we can do to reduce ozone depletion? First one is raise the trees, and second one, stop using CFCs, and whatever we are using we have to dispose of very safely. So these are the main things what we have to see to it. Hope the lesson is understood. Thank you. So in this lesson we have seen the composition, structure, importance, global warming, ozone depletion, how to prevent ozone depletion. Hope the lesson is understood. Thank you.